Re-Animator was an offbeat take on the Frankenstein concept. Jeffrey Combs was Herbert West, a brilliant, slightly wacky mad scientist who created a formula that brings dead things back to life. When it was lacking in bombastic melodrama, it made up for with gallons and gallons of blood. It was silly, kinda goofy, and pure awesome. Frankenstein ended with the monster destroying the doctor, yet still managed to spawn a sequel, The Bride of Frankenstein. Re-Animator ended in a similar fashion. So here we are. This is Bride of Re-Animator.
You did this to me.
Arthur Frayne really let himself go.
Zardoz! You'll not escape me. Not this time.
I have a lot of free time since my wife left me. Picking up where we left off with the First Order closing in on the Resistance. Herbert and Dan, played by Jeffrey Combs and Bruce Abbott, are together again. They somehow find themselves working as medics in some civil war. Here they can do more research and live out their MASH fantasies. I know we never saw Wes die in the first one, but to me it was heavily implied. Who cares, he's back, yay! Yeah, they're still at it, having learned nothing from the first movie. This is Francesca, hot journalist and love interest for Dan. No time for that, fellas. This is hardly the place. Wow, no really means no. On the verge of yet another breakthrough, the enemy rudely interrupts their weird science. You thought I was kidding about the First Order? Dan gets stabbed and Herbert does some de-animating. I didn't know Herbie was such a badass.
Come on, let's go home.
Your place or mine? Back to this place? Were they on a lease or something? Gloria is one of Dr. Kane's dying patients. Wait. Weren't they med students the last time? This is 8 months after the first movie. 8 months! I smell a retcon. She's dying of plot service syndrome. Dan appears to be inappropriately smitten with this patient. How quickly he forgot Megan, his fiancée. I know technically she died, but that was temporary. She got better. In a way. You know, cadavers are so much healthier without the skin. Mel Stewart as pathologist Dr. Wilbur Graves. Hi honey, I brought your lunch. This is Lieutenant Leslie Chapman, played by Claude Earl Jones. No relation. He's still investigating what's known as the massacre that happened 8 months ago, even though the case is closed.
Not to me.
You know how many paltrows I had to go through to get this?
It showed up at a carnival sideshow just outside of Arkham.
And just throw them on the pile. The leftover bodies from that night aren't deteriorating.
Lack of decay.
Well, that explains a few things. There's also an inventory problem with missing body parts.
Who would want to steal body parts?
This guy, that's who. Ever shop the scrap bin at the lumberyard? He finds Megan's heart. I'll save that for Valentine's Day. I know that dude. I see your mouth is still open. Let's put that to use, shall we?
You're nothing but a dead head.
Hey!
A no body.
Oh, bless this man. Gloria, not doing too well. And I'm left to wonder how many patients he's neglecting.
Herbert,
I don't smell dinner cooking.
We practically share a wall with the Avrils crypt in the cemetery.
I would kill for that much extra room.
Herbert, I've got something to tell you.
Really?
I want a divorce. Herbert created a chemical that will instantly kill a person by inhalation. Congratulations, you invented Axe body spray. Can you not hold it so close to our faces? I hope this was worth killing an iguana. Ugh, I'm not hungry anymore. Imagine if Sid from Toy Story went to med school.
I'm moving out.
Is it because I gave the iguana a heart attack? Yak.
We can create new life.
Okay, that's weirdly adorable. Wait, you haven't seen the best part. Hand me that bag of penises.
Then
Are Dad and Dad fighting? I was saving this for Christmas, but you need to pick me up.
Meg's heart.
Did you happen to pick up her boobs by any chance?
Help me.
When proposing, you're supposed to give them your heart, not someone else's. He's planning their next DIY project. Build a whole new person with Megan's heart at the center of it.
You're going to have to help.
He's in, but...
Oh, the police will never come here.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh shit, Morty, it got away. Just set out a mousetrap with the yellow pages as bait. He's so proud of that badge. I bet he shines it every night. He's suspicious of our heroes. Let's call it a gut instinct. Not a great time when baby Fisto is running around. It's good that he has an eyeball. He can read philosophy and go knuckle deep. Ow! Poor little guy gets the finger. I have no regrets. Graves plays around with the formula. I hope the FDA isn't watching this. And that's how COVID started. Warning, not for bats. Well, shit. He's just going for it, isn't he? Dr. Hill, once again played by David Gale, is back, minus his body and Mrs. Gale. His eyes were crushed into goo at the end of the first one, but continuity is for suckers.
Speak to me, Dr. Hill.
He's shy and only reveals himself to Graves. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
I have some unfinished business.
First, I need mouthwash. They did horrible things to me at that carnival.
After these messages. We'll be right back.
I'm a hacker. I'm hacking your files and stuff. No, you're not. So? I have AtlasVPN.
It won't keep me from stealing your identity and leasing a Tesla.
Not with my credit rating. And not with AtlasVPN, which uses military-grade encryption to keep me anonymous, and keeps hackers like you away from my personal information.
The government is spying on you.
No, they're not. Not with AtlasVPN.
What about the ghosts from Pulse?
Keeps them out too.
Now I'll have to go back to stripping.
We've all been stuck at home lately. A lot. So the internet is vital for entertainment, banking, and shopping. If you can't get to the theater, you can still stream from many platforms online. Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu. Securely stream your favorite movies in 4K.
We keep getting blocked. We're over Canada right now. Don't make us destroy your planet. We just want to watch Big Mouth.
If you can't access content in your region, AtlasVPN offers a wide selection of server locations worldwide, granting access to region-blocked content.
Show us immediately.
Link in the description.
Some green guy is trying to steal my identity. Not with your credit reading.
It's time to switch to AtlasVPN. Herbert and Dan steal another dead body, Weekend at Bernie's style. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Francesca is in town, just to complicate things even more.
Don't let the little head rule the big head, Dan.
He didn't say which one was the big head. Wink.
What about dinner tonight?
Only if you let me cook, real Italian style.
Only if you let me help. Real American style.
I'm gonna shoot the garlic bread with a .357 Magnum. The investigation rages on.
Oh,
Come on, I got it here somewhere. How do you like that? You know it's upside down, right? Shit! Not every zombie from the massacre died. The survivors, quote-unquote, are kept in the psychiatric wing, including the cop's wife. Aw, that means they like you. Jamie and Adam are going a little crazy with Buster, aren't they?
be careful not to use too much of that. We don't want to have any premature reanimation.
I'm already thinking about baseball. Date night. The easiest way to a man's heart is his stomach. But that doesn't matter if you have a big enough needle. Herbert plays with some messed up Tinker Toys. I'm pretty sure this is how Cat Dog came to be. I'll call you Mr. Chokey Kicky. While he wrestles with his hand, Dan is with a real woman. I guess warrants are for suckers too. Well, that's suspicious. I can explain. You're gonna laugh. It's heavily implied here that the cop murdered his wife.
Your wife died of multiple contusions to the head.
I'd be upset too if my only witness was suddenly alive. Remember this stuff? Herbert gives him a heart attack. Yak, 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 yak. Really, Herbert? Again? Bad Herbert. Bad Herbert. They try to cover up the crime by reanimating him. I guess he's hoping he'll die somewhere else? You know your lady is still upstairs, right? That went about as well as expected. Francesca runs into him and it doesn't go well for her dog. Dog lovers, look away. Hey, I have an idea. Shut up, Herbert. the cop lost his hand, and the dog did too. You see where this is going? Don't do it, man. A dog with opposable thumbs is a bad idea. Well, what do you know? It's a success. Now shake. Come back! You haven't seen him use a handgun yet! Hill wants revenge on Herbert. Graves doesn't want any part of this, so he puts Dr. Hill in a timeout. That goes in the compost. Thank you. The next day, Dan's patient Gloria dies, leaving behind her perfectly healthy head. Time to do some sketchy shit. Doo-da, doo-da. I've got a surprise for you. Feet of a ballet dancer, legs of a hooker, arms of a waitress, hands of a lawyer, Gloria's head, the hoo-ha of a virgin, and last but not least, Megan's heart, which was enough to bring Dan on board in the first place. Dr. Graves gets a visitor from Dr. Hill, and he brought some muscle. Let's put these wings to use, huh? The big moment. Give my creation life! It's gonna end badly, so let's just go out swinging. And go! Now. Nothing. Oh shit, my Amazon package is here. This isn't my Baby Yoda collectible. Heads up. You thought Hill was a little baddie? We'd show you more, but I think the money ran out. I thought she dumped Dan. Anyway, she's grabbed by Chapman, but the missus ain't having it. She's alive! The guys don't get a lot of time to admire their work. Still upside down. Trapped in the closet, lab.
Who is she?
Who is she? Who isn't she?
I created what no man's mind or woman's womb could ever hope to achieve.
Chew it up, Mr. Combs. We love you.
There! There is my creation!
We might have left out the sugar and spice. Dan looks a little eager to break in those unused parts. Wink. Cat fight. Somewhere out there, someone is jerking it to this. You know who you are. Honeymoon is over. Dan rejects their creation's love. Well, maybe if they didn't make her look like Pinhead's sloppy seconds? Dan's coming off as really fickle, isn't he? Without Dan's reciprocation, the bride falls to pieces. Literally.
Is this what you want?
They try to escape through the crypt next door, but Dr. Hill's been busy recruiting all of Herbert's experiments. Did I make the baddie joke already? I think this movie just got turned up to 11. The crypt starts collapsing from all the scene chewing. Herbert is buried in the rubble with the others, but Dan and Francesca are the only ones to escape. If they're gonna have any shot at this, they're gonna have to have a long talk about his other woman. Is this the end of Herbert West? Nope, there's a sequel in 2003. That was Bride of Re-Animator. Re-Animator seemingly painted themselves into a corner, which required the sequel to do some light retconning to make it work. Taking Dan and Herbert from med students to full doctors in less than 8 months is quite the leap, no matter how many Holiday Inns you stay at. Combs plays Herbert extremely complex. He's sympathetic, manipulative, devious, murderous, and hilarious. His bromance with Dan is kinda endearing, sitcom-worthy. Kinda gives it a new meaning, huh? At least this time around, Dan's character has more depth, he's a little more interesting, but he's still kinda all over the place. He's into Francesca, but he's also fixated on Gloria, whom he projects a need to save, all while harboring feelings for Megan. So much guilt over her deaths. What did he want out of it? Was he hoping to pick up where things left off? Would have been a little gross. Barbara Crampton declined to appear as Megan in what would have been a cameo at best. I thought it would have made more sense to have her play the bride's head and eliminate the Gloria character completely. David Gale is still awesome as Dr. Hill. Blinded by rage and vengeance. He's such a small part for most of the movie, but he's all over the third act. Too bad he didn't get more disembodied hetelingus this time. But the Batwings were a nice touch. The effects are on par with the first. Did I ever mention how much I hate needles? Gorehounds will dig it though. Love the little eye finger guy. But this movie knows how absurd it is, and it steers into it. It's a silly, gruesome comedy, but it works. If you like to chuckle during horror movies, this one's for you. Bride of Re-Animator is 3 Bs. Not as good as the original, but it's a worthy member of this franchise. The gore will turn off general audiences, but this movie is meant for the fans. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment the bell, you know, the usual YouTube stuff. This is the newbie, and I'll see you later, kids. Toodles!